Hello, this is my short presentation, 5-minute presentation on media and communications. Okay, so we've seen lots of collaboration in the media this year. Earlier on this year, we saw Google Plus collaborate with Topshop to make a sort of an interactive shopping experience using different types of social media with Google Hangouts and Google Hookups. This is a collaboration using Skype. So it's kind of an intersection between sort of technology and the creative industries, namely fashion industry at the moment. And it's designed to sort of encourage innovation and entrepreneurship and give fashion students a chance to exhibit. And there's also going to be sort of conversations and a conversation series where you can talk to fashion designers, fashion photographers, fashion illustrators, etc., etc. So that's quite exciting. Another kind of collaboration that's causing a bit of stir at the moment is the Damien Hirst collaboration with the Alexander McQueen scarves and prints. So that's had quite a big impact. Exhibiting wise, we've seen the Flyers to Catwalk exhibition at the V&A, which has been fabulous. We've seen the Paul Smith exhibition at the Design Museum, and currently running is the Isabella Blow exhibition, Fashion Galore, at Somerset House. Personalisation has been a big thing in sort of fashion communication this year. Again, it's not entirely new, but the level at which it is advancing has been huge this year. So we've seen the Meality rolled out in stores where people can scan themselves in a machine and then their information is fed in, and an appropriate shopping experience is developed for them. We've seen the face cake where people can try on things without actually physically trying them on. And we've seen the Genius Bar in Selfridges where people can sort of develop and make their own jeans to exactly how they want them. So this is sort of like on a big increase this year. We've seen a big advancement in this, not just in experimental stores, but also with luxury brands. So we've seen the rise of the Signature app, for instance, where it can connect customers with sales associates 24/7. So the value of that personalisation is sort of carried through. So, for instance, when the customer enters the stores, the sales associate is notified straight away with all the customer details. Screen has been fabulous for fashion this year. We've seen the second part of the Hunger Games, and that's been really enjoyable with a futuristic view on fashion. And there's been lots of sort of spin-offs as a result of this. So all the magazines are saying, get the look, get the hair, get the makeup. Net-a-Porter have collaborated with Trish Somerville, who was the fashion designer on the Hunger Games series, to develop a collection called Capital Couture, which is fabulous. The Yves Saint Laurent film is due to come out early 2014. And we've got the return of Sherlock on New Year's Day, wearing his Falstaff coat, which is now discontinued but much sought after. So everyone's after the Milford coat, and it's just a case of will Falstaff give in and reissue the coat, or will they not? So that's an interesting point. Material-wise, it's really exciting time at the moment. So people have been experimenting with different materials in order to sort of make the clothing. We've seen spray-on materials, spray-on fabrics. The two pictures below are made from magnets. We've seen Lego wedding dresses. We've got a picture of Dita Von Teese there, wearing the first articulated, printed 3D dress, which was developed this year. So the reason I've put that in for media communications, because it's the kind of questions that development asks. So, for instance, if 3D printing is now becoming more available, so for instance, you can buy one on Amazon, albeit for £1,000, and you have to assemble it yourself. What does that actually mean? In as much as, for instance, how will it affect fashion illustration? Will the clothes be the illustrations themselves? Does it mean that fashion illustrators will then become designers? What does it mean as fashion as a craft, in as much as if everybody has the ability to make something unique and personal, how does that affect fashion? So all those things are sort of really interesting in the media at the moment. Responsive communication with Google Glass, that was due to be released any minute now, but now it looks like it's going to be the beginning bit of next year. So these have been rolled out and experimented on various catwalks, and they're also redeveloping the glasses to make them look more like conventional fashion glasses. Although I personally quite like the Trekkie look. A different type of responsive communication. The selfie, again, not new in itself, but I don't think it's ever been so sort of critically analysed as it is at the moment. So that's quite interesting in media and communications. People are starting to sort of have enough history behind them to sort of start analysing things now. So we're going to see Cara on January's cover of Vogue, and inside she's going to be talking about her relationship with the selfie. And basically we've got sort of big news with the 2014 campaigns. So everyone's gearing up for releasing their campaigns and gearing up for the New York Fashion Week. Okay, so that was my very quick run through for media and communications in fashions.